New research is revealing a surprising and underappreciated contributor to running injuries: mental fatigue. While most runners focus on physical factors like training volume, muscle strength, and biomechanics, studies are beginning to show that cognitive load, mental exhaustion from work, stress, or decision making can significantly alter how we move. And those small changes in form, reaction time, or attention may quietly increase injury risk, even when the legs feel fine. Mental fatigue isn't just feeling tired, it's a measurable reduction in cognitive performance following prolonged focus or effort. It can come from a long day at work, emotional stress, studying, or multitasking. When the brain is drained, it affects motor control, pain perception, and decision-making, all of which are essential to safe running. In controlled lab studies, runners subjected to mentally demanding tasks before a run exhibited measurable changes in gait, shorter stride length, greater variability in step timing, and reduced neuromuscular coordination. These subtle deviations can load tissues unevenly, especially during longer runs or technical terrain. What's particularly concerning is that mental fatigue can mimic the biomechanical effects of physical fatigue. When the brain is tired, the body may compensate as though it's physically stressed, even when the muscles are not yet overloaded. Runners under cognitive fatigue are also slower to perceive early discomfort and more likely to override subtle warning signals. This leads to poor pacing decisions, delayed response to pain, and a higher chance of stepping awkwardly, especially when terrain or speed changes suddenly. Cognitive fatigue can also impair the body's natural protective reflexes. Quick adjustments in stride, joint stabilization, and load distribution all rely on the central nervous system being alert and responsive. A mentally fatigued runner may have slower reaction times and diminished proprioception, making ankle rolls, foot misplacements, or awkward landings more likely, especially in the final stages of a run when decision-making precision matters most. This doesn't just apply to elite athletes. Recreational runners juggling work, parenting, or studying may unknowingly be training in a mentally depleted state. If a tempo run comes at the end of a cognitively taxing day, the risk of injury may be higher, not because of the run itself, but because the runner's brain is too tired to support safe, efficient movement. Even listening to stressful news or navigating complex logistics before a run could subtly raise injury risk by degrading mental sharpness. The implications are significant. Injury prevention may need to consider mental workload as seriously as physical recovery. Just as rest days allow muscles to repair, mental decompression may be essential for coordination, pacing accuracy, and adaptive biomechanics. In practical terms, this could mean rescheduling hard runs away from mentally stressful times, allowing for short mindfulness breaks before training, or even adjusting training intensity based on cognitive freshness, not just how the legs feel. For coaches, this introduces a new variable into planning: the mental demands placed on athletes outside training. And for self-coached runners, it's a reminder that sharpness isn't just physical. If a runner finds themselves making odd pacing choices, tripping more often, or feeling off despite a good night's sleep and proper fueling, the problem may not be in the muscles, but in the mind. Injury prevention, it turns out, isn't just about what your body can handle, it's also about what your brain can manage. Recognizing the role of mental fatigue in running mechanics may be one of the most important shifts in modern endurance training. The better we account for the brain's limits, the more safely and sustainably we can push the body's potential.